KNUST-TEK TV. Experience educational television.
The British Council, in collaboration with Department of Communication Design of KNUST and Kumasi Hive, presents Creative Hustle on Saturday, 23rd February 2019 at the Institute of Distant Learning in KNUST. The theme for the program was Alternative Career Pathway in Design. The guest speakers for the program were CEO of Kumasi Hive, Mr. George Apia.
So the challenges that currently exist, I just basic view of it. So no matter what you do, whether you're applying this for yourself in your career or your business, these are things that can be common to you. So the first thing is, you need to understand the need of the technology. Whatever you're trying to do, you need to understand the need of the technology. So if it's your career, you want to transit, you want to, maybe you are a painter or you are, maybe yes, you're a painter. You want to now paint faster, you want technology, right? There are a number of technology that you can look at. Maybe you want to use robots to paint. There are robots that does painting, actually. So you need to understand, is this something coming? What does it do to my industry? What does it do to my business? Will it make me do things faster and better? So you need to understand that. And anytime we want to apply technology to any field, we do what we call needs assessment to understand the underlying need of the technology. The technology is not the fastness of it. It doesn't need to be an AI robot. It doesn't be a simple poly, simple machine, and to still do what it has to do with this technology. So you need to understand what you want to use for.
A lecturer from the Department of Communication Design, Mrs. Ralista Deborah.
So creativity is only the profession that allows you to make mistakes, but in the process you learn and you just don't give up, okay? And you must always be learning, researching, and be in the constant motion of learning all the time. Then some of the career alternatives include, as you can see, you can also be a teacher or lecturer like myself. And you can also look at the areas in engineering, service design, user experience design, or even write stories about Africa that can also be filmed and also published in other parts of the world. And equally as a filmmaker, etc. So, in all of these things, when we design, whether through innovation, or creating a technology-related artifacts, we must always look back into our roots and make sure that we reflect Africa in all the projects that we do. Because there's so much knowledge here that we can tap into.
And an augmented and virtual reality design leader, Mr. Christopher Amewuho.
Yes. No, you don't need to write codes to start. But as you move forward, you might want to write code for it. But you don't need to be an IT person or you don't need to be a computer science student to write new volumes of codes to do something like that. But as you move forward, you realize that if I know how to write code, if I understand this programming language, then I could add this to it, then I could do this in my computers. So I always advise, let's just start. Explore, have the fun. Then as you keep on, you will learn the rest. So things that you need to know for AR environment, you will have to be able to spend time with your PC. Because a lot of things you do it only work or it only reflect as you have to go to work. But the rest, everything is on YouTube. You can go watch tutorials and you will be able to. One, 3D modeling is a key. You should be able to model in 3D. If you know how to model in 3D, especially Blender, Maya, for gaming, 3D for gaming, not for engineering, 3D for gaming, it's awesome. That's one of the blocks. If you know, it will help you. But if you don't know, it's not too late to start. Maybe you start later. Okay, you might start with other people's models. You download free ones, you read it. But you want to move on and then take it as a business. You might want to either contract someone to do it for you because you really need it. For the text, it's text, so you can type it and it will be okay.
Tech TV interviewed Mr. George Apia.
My name is George Apia from KNUST Hive. And was part of the panel to talk about the digital creative industry. I think basically the conversation was about technology from my end and how is it affecting the creative industry. The creative industry has changed over the years to the point now that a lot of the things that we do is kind of influenced largely by the technological tools that we have on our hands. So we move from just drawing things on paper to now drawing things on computers and stuff like that. And now that's where we are. But this is moving to the next stage where it's becoming even more powerful in terms of painting. It becomes powerful in terms of music, where you can simply sit behind your PC, use an AI, and create your own music. Use an AI, create your own paint. So this is where we are going now. And these are the tools, the kind of tools that we need to learn together. So the word art is being challenged in terms of originality and creativity. So if something is created by a robot, will you say it is an act, or you say what? Because art itself is an expression of humans, right? So if it's created by a robot who's then a human, it's an art. But now this is what we're experiencing, and this is where we need to get our artistic community. This is where we need to get our creative community to know that listen, technology is here to empower us, here to make what we do better and efficient. So now we can do more in a short time. You can paint more in a short time. You can design more in a short time. Right? You can whatever you do, you can do it better. That is the technology. I mean, look at music. There used to be, if you have a bad voice, you can never sing. But with auto-tune, you just tune your voice and then you're over. You're now a star all over the world.
A representative of British Council, Miss Jessica, was interviewed.
So my name is Jessica Hagan. I'm the project manager for arts for British Council Ghana. 100%, and that's all thanks to our partnership with KNUST, specifically Relista and the Communication Design Department. It really allowed us to meet our target market and just to get to learn about the students and the young people in Kumasi that are in the creative sector. So yeah, we definitely want to continue working with the Communication Design Department in whatever capacity works for the both of us. And more importantly, we want to keep communicating and engaging with young people in Kumasi and young people in KNUST specifically. So yeah.
Some students were interviewed.
Well, my name is Felix Ochiaboa, the current Kabisa president. I've learned a lot about the Creative Hustle program that went on today, especially about the creative industry itself. One thing that I've realized is that it's not necessarily that you come to the university, study communication design, study art, and go into the art field personally, but sometimes you can also divert and also study some indigenous arts and all that. At least when you study all the broads of arts, you can get a lot of skills, you can acquire skills, and also you can employ yourself. It's not necessary that you wait to be employed by companies or anything of that sort. But since I partake in this program, I've realized that I can also be my own CEO of myself and employ people, and that's going to earn me a lot of money in life in the future.
Tech TV. Experience educational television.